Hi, I'm Rhiannon and I'm here today to talk to you about the best fabrics you can choose to enhance your quilting projects. When it comes to quilting fabrics, the choice is almost unlimited and you can choose from a range of patterns, colours and textures when you're designing your quilt. When you're choosing colours, think about a colour wheel. Choose shades that are located next to each other on the wheel or directly opposite each other for contrast. Vary the colours and patterns throughout your quilt. A considered balance of solid colours, florals, polka dots and stripes give depth. Prints come in different scales, ranging from large-scale prints that will take up the entire quilting square to tiny repetitive patterns like small polka dots. If you will be using smaller size pieces, stay away from patterns that are too large, as you'll risk chopping off details when you create your pieces. When you're planning your quilt, pieces with large-scale prints generally look best towards the centre of the quilt, and you can offset them with smaller repetitive patterns or block colours on the edges. Quilting fabrics are generally referred to as a square weave. The threads in the fabric run perpendicular to each other, meaning quilting fabric is stable and does not easily stretch. Standard quilting fabrics are referred to as 60 square, meaning there are 60 threads running in each direction within a square inch of fabric. This means the fabric is smooth and won't fray too much. Most quilting fabrics are 112 centimetres wide, that's 44 inches. When you're quilting from a template, it will have an arrow on it that indicates which way you should place the fabric so you cut on the right grain line. This will stop the fabric from moving and twisting around once you've sewn it. When you're quilting, pre-cut fabrics make things easy, as they are pre-cut to exactly the right size for quilting. Fat flats are 1/4 metre of fabric. Flat quarters are 1/4 yard of fabric. Fat flats and quarters may also come in bundles of coordinated or like prints. Jelly rolls are bundles of fabric strips, all cut to the same size. At Spotlight, all our quilting fabric and fat flats are made from cotton, which is easy to work with and durable. It's also breathable, which is great if you're quilting a piece for on top of your bed. Batting is the material that goes between the inner and outer layers of your quilt to add loft and warmth. Loft describes how thick the batting is. The higher the loft, the fluffier your quilt will be. If you're creating a quilt for your bed, a cosy thick loft would work great. But if you're quilting to make a decorative wall hanging, you can get away with batting that has a thinner loft. Also think about your quilting experience. Wool is very easy to work with, and if you're quilting by hand, you'll want a thinner batting. Next, let's talk about thread. Because you'll most likely be quilting with cotton, you should choose thread that's also made with cotton. Synthetic threads like polyester could be too sharp and cut through your cotton, so try and avoid them. Choose the highest quality thread you can afford, as it means you'll avoid peeling and lint buildup. When you're choosing the thread colour, try to get it as close to the fabric colour as possible. The thread isn't the star of the show, and it's best if you can't see it at the end. Plus, you want the thread to blend in visually if you get any pulls later on. You may need a few different colours of thread if you're sewing a quilt with lots of different colours. Want more inspiration for your next quilting project? Come in store or jump online to spotlightstores.com. Happy quilting!